Minor League Baseball, the show. Tonight, the first game of our first matchup of the 4-game series between the visiting Round Rock Express and your San Antonio Missions. Fans, here's your lineups for tonight's game. And let's get this show on the road. First for the visiting Round Rock Express. Leading off for Round Rock, the center fielder, Miles Straw. Straw in center. Jack Mayfield will bat second for the Express. Mayfield in second. Nick Tanaloo will be the third baseman, batting third for the Express. Tanaloo at third. Drew Ferguson will bat fourth in center field. Ferguson in center. Taylor Jones will be the first baseman for the Express. Jones at first. Stephen Wren will be the right fielder for Round Rock. Wren in right. ANIBAL Sierra will be the shortstop. Sierra in short. Jamie Ritchie will have the catching duties tonight for the Express. Ritchie catching. Chaz McCormick will be the left fielder tonight for Round Rock. McCormick in left. Taking the mound for the Round Rock Express is the starting pitcher, Justin Verlander. Verlander tonight, starting pitcher for the Round Rock Express. And now, starting lineups of your San Antonio Missions. Leading off in center field, Tyrone Taylor. Taylor in center. Shortstop, Ronnie Rodriguez will bat second for the Missions. Rodriguez in short. Lucas Erseg will be the third baseman, batting third for the Missions lineup. Erseg at third. Keon Broxton batting fourth in center field tonight. Broxton in center. Batting fifth is the first baseman, Ryan Healy. Healy at first. Billy McKinney will be the left fielder for the Missions. McKinney in left. Alexander Palma will be the right fielder for San Antonio tonight. Palma in right. Mark Mathias will lead off at second base. Mathias as second. Batting ninth is, batting eighth, correction, the catchy Manny Pena. Pena catching. And taking the mound for the starting San Antonio Missions, Thomas Jenkins. Jenkins on the mound for the San Antonio Missions, and that is your starting lineups. Well, fans, we are ready for some baseball as we bring you this 8-game homestand against Round Rock and New Orleans. Let's have a good time. You ready? Let's play ball. Minor League Baseball is live here on the show as our road trip stops in the AAA Pacific Coast League. We're live here tonight as we take on the Round Rock Express, versing off the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it's up next. Thomas Jenkins will take the mound for the home squad here tonight. And he will get this one underway for the Missions as we start off our 8-game homestand here in our new month of May. So guys, we are ready. And leading off for the Round Rock Express, Miles Straw.
The center fielder, number 3.
And here's the first pitch underway. And we begin a game as a four-seam fastball is in the zone for strike one. Round Rock, the AAA affiliate of the Houston Astros.
7 o'clock.
Neighboring their AA team, the Corpus Christi Hooks, which we have played in AA. And that one is going to be well hit, but it will land foul right into right. And Straw is down 0-2. 0-2, here it is. And strike three called. Straw becomes the first casualty of the inning with one away. And Jenkins will get the first strikeout on the mound here.
Mayfield.
And up to the plate now, Jack Mayfield. Mayfield up to the dish now. As his average was a 156 with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs here through his AAA season. 1-0, here it is. And the slider will miss outside, ball 2. Nice and comfortable. Won't get as cold as it is. 62 degrees with the winds blowing out from center field. So gotta say, jackets will be needed for this game here tonight. 3-0, and on deck Nick Tanalou up for Round Rock. I say these guys are pretty good. And a four-seam fastball is in there. Now the count holds at 3-1. First ever matchup here tonight as the Round Rock Express will be in, and he's going to jump throw. Can he get him? Yes! And that is out number 2. And my gracious. Time now to look at the lineups for the Round Rock Express, and here it is. As you guys may know, everything that you do see is here on the starting lineups. Everybody was moved up from AA Corpus Christi to Round Rock. Round Rock is the affiliation of the Houston Astros. Also got tonight's pitcher for the Round Rock Express, Justin Verlander. Verlander versus Thomas Jenkins. And that's going to be a base hit, and he's aboard with a 2-out single.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
And now we're going to have the designated hitter up to the plate now. And he's going to hit it in right. The right fielder has it, and that will do for the top half of the first. We played the top of the first, and we head to the bottom half of inning number 1, no score. Justin Verlander will take the mound for the visiting Round Rock Express, and here is his stats right here. Now, beginning the bottom half of the first, Tyrone Taylor.
San Antonio, the center fielder.
As he will get us started with the home half of inning number 1. And a curveball is inside the zone for strike 1. Beautiful evening, and we are underway of our shout outs as we have the fans. Round Rock tuning in here tonight on YouTube Live. Justin Verlander, also the guy pitching from Houston, and the Round Rock Express. Say pretty good for the Houston Astros. Count now 2 balls, 1 strike to Tyrone Taylor. Back as we took our 4-game series at Iowa, and back home as we get you set for this baseball evening. As we play our first ever game against these 2 ball clubs, Round Rock versus San Antonio tonight. And that misses, ball 4, and now we have a no-out base runner as we go back to the top of the order.
The shortstop, Ronny.
And that will bring in Ronny Rodriguez up to the plate. Rodriguez was a .221 average with 14 home runs and 43 RBIs. I say these guys pretty good. And that one's going to be fouled off on that four-seam fastball for strike 1. Comfortable evening, not too cold. As we are underway at baseball, and that one's going to be driven high. Is it going to be? Oh, man, it's going to be off the wall. Runner from first head to second. Runner from second heads to third, and they got something cooking here. My gracious.
Batting third.
And it was almost out of here, it looks like. Now they'll bring up Lucas Erceg as we go back to the top of the order. Base runner at second and third with nobody out. And now coming up is a ball and no strikes. And San Antonio looks like they're going to take some leads here early. And that changeup, he will swing and a miss at 86 miles an hour for strike 1, and they'll even up the count. Slider is outside, 2-1. Other shout outs to get to as we play the bottom half of the home first. We have the fans from section 100 waving at us. Hello there. Good evening. Bottom half of the first inning for San Antonio. And that will load up a 3-2 full count. And on deck will be Keon Broxton. Well, Broxton about to come in. If he could get the bases loaded with still nobody out, that would be a perfect scoring opportunity right there for the Missions. And that's going to be in, and nope, that's going to be caught for the second baseman, and that's out number 1. Time now to give you a look at your starting lineups for the home squad here tonight. And here's what you're seeing as of right now. These guys are ready to play this game here, and pretty much back home after a long 4-game road series. And a 12-inch curveball is inside the zone for strike 1. 1 out with the runners at second and third holding on. And that four-seam fastball, 95 miles an hour, called for strike 2. Verlander is a guy with a elite fastball, and I do got to say that just because it is true enough that his fastballs is getting enough quality strikes, and got to say pretty good in his AA career against Corpus Christi. And now being moved up to AAA. And the Houston Astros should use this guy really good. First strikeout, Verlander. Striking out Broxton. And first strikeout he gets. And they'll bring up Ryan Healy up to the plate now. 2 away, and danger looming at third. And a four-seam fastball, 94 miles an hour, called for a ball, 1-0. Healy, the average .237 with 7 home runs and 26 runs batted in so far through his AAA season here for San Antonio. And that's going to be hit. And that will do it. The inning is over. And danger was averted here in the first inning. On out to the top of inning number 2, and no score.
Leading off for Round Rock.
Now getting ready for the top half of the second and stepping in, Taylor Jones. Jones coming in. And we are underway of inning number 2 as a four-seam fastball was fouled off. And now the count holds at 0-1. Fans still piling in, taking their seats here, as we are really just underway of this ball game here tonight on this beautiful Saturday night. Don't forget our game tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We are switching it to 1 now. And that's going to be hit high right in the center field. Center fielder has it. And that's the first out of the inning. And now we give you the defensive lineups for the San Antonio Missions. And patrolling in center field, Tyrone Taylor, one of the best outfielders known to man. He can catch those high fastballs, and like no tomorrow, he is really good for the outfield position. What a guy. And now stepping in, Stephen Wren, as he swings and misses on a four-seam fastball called for strike 1. Wren was in Double-A Corpus Christi last year. And as you guys may know, we've seen him during the 2018 Double-A.
Ball inside.
As San Antonio, if you remember, they were the Padres organization back during their Double-A career. Padres organization moved to Amarillo after San Antonio was put up to AAA level. And gotta say, that right there is just pretty good. 2-1 to Stephen. And he's gonna foul that one off for a four-seam fastball. And the count now at 2-2. Guys that you see here tonight from Double-A Corpus Christi. And pretty good, 2 away here in the inning. Corpus Christi Double-A affiliates the Houston Astros. Round Rock Triple-A affiliates the Round Rock Express. ANIBAL Sierra up to the plate now. 2 away in the inning, and this could be another 1-2-3. And that's going to be hitting the right, and he's aboard with a 2-out single.
Batting 8, the catcher.
And now they'll bring up the catcher for Round Rock, Jamie Ritchie. And he will take a four-seam fastball outside the zone, and now the count holds at 1-0. Ritchie facing his opponent, Thomas Jenkins, on the mound. And that will be a four-seam fastball, and they'll even up at 1-1. We'll say we got Corpus Christi fans watching here tonight. Double-A in Texas League. Watching their former Double-A team taking on Triple-A. And that's going to be hit. And he's aboard with 2 on. And now Round Rock's got something cooking as they're 2 out, 2 on here in the top half of the second.
Chaz McCormick.
And they'll bring up Chaz McCormick up to the plate now. And that's going to be well hit. And the center fielder's chasing it, and he's going to get there. And that's the side retired. And we go to the bottom half of the second, and no score as of this point. Starting up the bottom half of the second and stepping in, Billy McKinney.
The designated hitter, Billy
stepping in and
McKinney.
Facing the pitcher, Justin Verlander. And that four-seam fastball will be outside, 1-0. Tanaloo at third. ANIBAL at second. And Guy at first. And that slider will miss outside, 2-0. Here it is. And the four-seam fastball is 94 miles an hour, called for strike one. 2-1, here it is. And that's going to be well hit. Chasing after it, the center fielder. Looking up, gone! Oh my Santa Maria. And a home run by McKinney, and San Antonio now on the board first. It's now a 1-0 game. And they will strike first. My gracious, guys, I tell you. Bottom half of the second, and you see right here, that ball was gone. Just look at it. It was out here from the get-go. And now we go back to the top of the order now.
The left fielder.
And stepping in is the left fielder, Alexander Palma, as he takes a 96 mile an hour, called for strike one. And the home crowd just going crazy here tonight. San Antonio taking this lead with a solo home run by the number 6 batter here. Gotta say, pretty good here tonight. Now Justin Verlander has 25 pitches so far, so quarter way through 1.5 innings. And that is strike 3 called on the 12 curve. And that is the second strikeout for Justin here.
The second baseman, Mark Mathias.
And now they'll bring up the number 8 hitter for San Antonio, Mark Mathias. Up to the plate now as he swings and misses on that slider. And now the count holds at 0-1. Guys, I will say it's good to be back here tonight as we bring you AAA baseball here on the show. The Round Rock Express taking on their first ever game against San Antonio. And it's just so good to be with y'all after our road series at Iowa. And pretty much we are back here tonight playing our 8-game homestand. First of 4 against Round Rock. And then after that, first of 4 with the New Orleans Baby Cakes. Four-seam fastball, he'll swing and a miss, and that will even up at 2-2. And that's going to be well hit. Shortstop chasing it. Can he get him? And yes, he will. He will tag him out at first, and that is too quick in the bottom half of the second inning. And stepping in, the number 9 hitter, Manny Pena, up to the plate now. 2 away in the inning, and nobody on bases. Four-seam fastball outside. Now the count holds 1-0. And that changeup, 85 miles an hour, 1-1. And that four-seam fastball is inside the zone. Now the count holds a ball and 2 strikes to count. And the third baseman's going to get it. He's going to get him. And out he is as he hits the bag at first. And Nick Tanaloo just makes the awesome play. Just look at it. He is at the hot corner for a reason. Back here on the show right after this. And stepping in for Round Rock, the leadoff hitter, Myles Straw.
Number 3.
as he comes into the plate to start the top of the third inning. And that four-seam fastball is outside the zone for a ball, 1-0. And that four-seam fastball will even up the count at 1-1. San Antonio, a early 1-0 lead against Round Rock. And that will be a foul ball. One and two, here it is. And that's going to be hit. And chasing after it, the center fielder, one away. They're pretty good.
Now batting.
And Straw will be down for the first casualty.
Mayfield.
And stepping in now for the Express, Jack Mayfield. As he will be a 0 for 1 with a ground out in the first inning. Now Thomas Jenkins up 30 pitches so far as he misses outside on that four-seamer for ball 1. Top of the third, 1-0 score here, and a San Antonio lead.
2 balls, no strikes.
As Jack Mayfield takes 2-0 on 2 outside balls. And did he go around? No, he did not. Nick Tanalou on deck for Round Rock. And they're getting ready to be potential hitters here tonight. And trying to get the tying run up to first base. And so far, everything is set in stone, and that one's going to be well hit. He's got left fielder chasing it, and that is 2 away here in the inning. And these guys are just chasing the ball.
Now batting.
And
third baseman,
they are just
Nick
going to keep Round Rock
Tanalou.
shut it out here. And up to the plate, number 3 hitter, Nick Tanalou. Tanalou coming up to the plate now. I see it was a 1 for 1.
0-1.
And swing, nope, he doesn't swing and miss. And a four-seam fastball. And that'd be no ball, 1 strike counts. 0-1, here it is. Hit to the hot corner. They're going to get him out at first. And that is the top of the third. And San Antonio holds them out in shutouts as we play 2.5. Bottom of the third, no score. Bottom half of the home third, and stepping in Tyrone Taylor as he was a walk in the first inning.
Tyrone Taylor.
And now here's the pitch. Four-seam fastball inside the strike zone for a strike. Now the count holds 0-1. Into the windup, the 0-1. And Tyrone is going to swing at a four-seam fastball for strike 2. Beautiful evening. Bottom half of the third inning. Fans still piling in and taking their seats. Don't forget, if you would love a shout out, make sure you come and get one, because shout outs will end after the end of the 8th inning. And we will have plenty more shout outs as we play this 8-game homestand. And that'll be strike 3 called, and
now
Justin claiming the third strikeout. And now
Rodriguez.
coming in with 1 away, Ronnie Rodriguez, 1 for 1 in this ball game here tonight. And that's gonna be well hit. He's gonna chase after it. He's running out of room. Oh my gracious, nearly getting that one. And we nearly had suspicions that one would have been well out of here. My gracious, getting just carried away here tonight. My goodness. And that will bring forth Lucas Erseg with 2 away in the inning. And gotta say, that was almost another solo home run by San Antonio. And that's gonna be base hit right there, and he's aboard with a 2-out single. So chasing after it was the center fielder.
The right fielder.
And now that'll bring up Keon Broxton, the center fielder, here tonight. 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first inning. And he takes a four-seam fastball inside the strike zone for a strike. Now the count holds no ball, 1 strike. Base runner at first. 2 away, bottom half of the home third. And he will chase that slider, and not a very good slider. And that ball's getting away from him. Oh, man. Now the 1-2. And that's going to be popped up. And he will throw him out at first, and that is the third. So 3 complete, and the Mission still holding a 1-0 early lead. And stepping in, Drew Ferguson, as he will lead off the top of the fourth for Round Rock here tonight. And that four-seam fastball, 91 miles an hour, is called for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it is. And that's going to be hit well to the shortstop. He'll throw him out at first, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Taylor Jones.
And now bring up Taylor Jones. 0 for 1 here tonight. 1 away in the inning. And San Antonio still up a 1-0 lead. And line drive. That's going to be serious trouble right there. He's around first, headed for 2. And he will coast into second on a 2-base,
now batting,
1-out double.
Stephen Wrenn.
And now bring up Stephen Wrenn up to the plate now, and hoping to tie this ball game up with that equalizer at second with 1 away. And, well, that will be out number 2 as the center fielder will chase that one. 2 away in the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, ANIBAL Sierra.
And now bring up ANIBAL Sierra. 1 for 1, a single in the second here in the top half of the fourth inning. And Jenkins just on a wear and tear right here. Gotta say, he's doing really well on the mound for the Missions here tonight. 0-1. And that's going to be popped up. And that will do it. The second baseman has it. And that will be 3.5 shut down. And San Antonio holds the 1-0 early lead. We go to the bottom half of the fourth. And 1-0 it is here today.
For San Antonio,
Ryan Healy coming up, batting number 5th hitter.
Healy.
As he was a 0 for 1 with the ground out in the first inning. First pitch on its way. And that 12-inch curveball is outside the zone, 1-0. And a four-seam fastball outside, not inside the strike zone. That's ball 2. Billy McKinney. Gotta say, this could be his second walk of this whole game. And ball 4. So 4 pitches and 4 balls here in the bottom half of the fourth inning.
The designated hitter, Billy McKinney.
And now bring up Billy McKinney up to the plate now. as he will stride in for this ball game with a solo home run in the second. Base runner at first, nobody out, bottom half of the fourth inning. And that looks like it's going to be a double play. Can they get him? He is called out. Oh my gracious, I thought he made it. My word.
Now batting, left fielder.
And
Alexander
gotta say, they thought he was
PALMA.
there, and I don't know if they're going to protest on that play. I guess they won't, but stepping in, Alexander PALMA, I guess he was on the bag and didn't make it. So they will call him out at second, and that ball will land foul on Alexander PALMA. Now the count holds at 0-1. 0-1, here it is. Upstairs on that 12-inch curveball. And that will be evened up at 1-1. A beautiful night for baseball as fans are still piling in, taking their seats, and glad y'all are coming in. And gotta say, we missed all of y'all. So welcome into this broadcast here. We're taking on the first ever game in the matchup against the Round Rock Express. And that's going to be well hit, chasing after it. The shortstop will make the play, 2 away in the inning.
The batter, number 13.
So 2 away
Second
with a
baseman,
base runner at
Mark
first. And now
Mathias.
bring up Mark Mathias, the number 8 hole hitter, versing off the pitcher Justin Verlander. So face to face of these two guys here. And a change-up that will be outside for a ball, 1-0. 1-0, here it is. And that's going to be well hit. Chasing it is the right fielder, makes the play, and that is the inning. Well, we played 4 complete, and San Antonio holds this lead 1-0. 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for the Round Rock order to start the top of the 5th.
Leading off for
And
Round Rock,
stepping
the
in
catcher,
for Round Rock,
Jamie
Jamie Ritchie. Up to the plate now to start the top half of the 5th inning for the Express. And evening is finally upon us here tonight. And gotta say, guys, it is just so good. A beautiful evening where we all could come to the ball game and just enjoy what we all love. And the center fielder's going to catch that ball, and
Now
that
batting,
is out number
the left
1
fielder, Chaz
on the flyout.
McCormick.
And now bring up Chaz McCormick, 0 for 1, line out in the 2nd inning. First pitch. And that ball is going to go foul at the very last second in the left. And now the count holds no ball, 1 strike counts. 0-1, here it is. And a changeup, 79 mile an hour for a ball. Now they'll even up at 1-1. And that's going to be well hit, and that's going to be line drive into danger. And he's around first, headed for second, and they're going to hold him to a double. And got to say,
Now
that
back,
right there, just a
number 3.
nice, clean base hit for the Round Rock guys here tonight. And stepping in, the leadoff hitter, Miles Straw. And Straw will take a 4-seam fastball, 91 miles an hour for strike 1. Miles Straw was a 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout here this evening. Pretty good guy from the AA Texas League of Corpus Christi. So the Hooks organization Let's say these guys are pretty good back in AA and even our series. Let's say miss those Corpus Christi hooks, but even though they are watching here, got some fans watching, experiencing AAA livelihoods here. Let's say being brought up to AAA, the missions. Even though under a new AAA affiliation. And that's going to be slided off. And now the count holds 1 ball and 2 strike counts. San Antonio, the AAA affiliate of the Milwaukee Brewers. Round Rock, AAA affiliates, the Houston Astros.
The batter, number 9. Second base.
And that will be the second punch out of this 5th inning frame. And stepping in, Jack Mayfield, as he's going to hit it, and the center fielder's going to chase after it. 3 away, and that will do it. And 9, 1, and 2 hitters will get ready to start the home half of the 5th coming up next. Stepping in, Manny Pena, 0 for 1 with a ground out in the 2nd inning. As we get you set for the bottom half of the 5th inning here tonight. And Justin will deliver a 4-seam fastball. Now the count holds 0-1. And that one is well hit. Is it gonna be gone? Hallelujah. Look at that. And Pena is delivering a solo home run, and that will give them the lead here. A 2-0 lead. And that was well clean. My gracious. Can't believe it. Santa Maria. Wow. Just look at that. As you can see, the exit velocity 111 miles an hour. Exit velocity was 38
the center fielder,
point
TYRONE.
Something in that one.
Taylor.
And leading off, Tyrone Taylor as he faces Justin Verlander. And San Antonio up a 2-0 early lead. Bottom half of the 5th inning here. And there's another one high in the air, but that one will go foul and left. And gotta say, when you throw high fastballs, let me tell you, he can hit that one, and that one could be well out of here. So, recipe for disaster, I do say so myself. And strike 3 called on that 4-seam fastball, and Verlander's got his 4th strikeout here.
Now batting, the shortstop
for Round Rock
Ronny
pitching.
Rodriguez.
And now I'll bring up Ronnie Rodriguez up to the plate, as he will have a 4-seam fastball swinged and missed for strike 1. 1 for 2 with a double in the 1st inning. And San Antonio looked like they could come up and win this one here tonight for their first face-off against the Express. 0-2, here it is. And that changeup will be 85 miles an hour. Now the count holds 1-2. And that one is close to the dirt. And now 2-2 will be the count now. Two and two. And the changeup will be fouled off. And still the count holds at 2-2. Did he go around? No, he did not. And that's ball 3. 3-2. Here it is. And that is a strikeout, four-seam fastball. And that's 2 away in the inning.
Now batting.
So Verlander getting his 5th strikeout here on the mound for the visitors here tonight. And he is just bringing in the heat. Guy from Houston just doing really well here. Fifth inning, 2-0 our score. Bottom half of the home fifth. And that 12-inch curveball will get him swinging and a missing, and that's strike 2. Verlander doing really well on the mound here tonight. And he will pick up strikeout number 6. And the side is definitely retired. We played 5 full, and San Antonio up 2-0. In now to start the visitor top half of the 6th, Nick Tanaloo up to the plate now as he will start the top half of the 6th inning. And that's going to be well hit to the second baseman, and they'll pick him off at first, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And now that'll be the designated hitter for Round Rock, Drew Ferguson. 0 for 2 with a fly out and also ground out here in this ball game. A beautiful evening. Top half of the 6th. And that's going to be another one. Second baseman chasing it. And that'll be 2 outs. So 2 quick here as we are progressing through the top half of the 6th real quickly. And now bring up Taylor Jones. 1 for 2 with a double in the 4th inning. And Thomas Jenkins greeting this guy. I guess he is saying hello to him. So pretty much they know each other. You know, pretty good. And now the 4-seam fastball to Jones. Now the count holds no ball, 1 strike. Jenkins has been really consistent with his strikes. And he is just well on fire here tonight. And that's going to be well hit, but chasing after it, the right fielder. And that is the side right there. We played 5.5. 4, 5, and 6 hitters will start the bottom half of the 6th right after this. Home half of the 6th ready to go, and stepping in, Keon Broxton up to the plate now. 0 for 2 here tonight. And that is going to be well hit, but also well fouled. Verlander up 73 pitches through 5.5 innings. And whoa! My gracious, that is right over his head. And it's a good thing he didn't take that line drive straight to the head, because that would have hurt like crazy.
Healy.
And I'll bring up Ryan Healy up to the plate now. And Round Rock is in danger. They got a base runner at first with still nobody out. And that's going to be well hit. Chasing after it, the center fielder. And that'll be the first casualty of the inning.
Now
and got to say one pitch, 1 out. And that will bring in Billy McKinney up to the plate now. And nighttime is finally drawing near as we are here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Express bullpen, Brian Abreu and Brandon Bilak will start their warm-up pitches here. And gotta say, that's pretty good. And that will be Strike 2 called. I will mention that tonight is Star Wars night, so gotta say may the 4th be with you as we are home playing the first ever game against Round Rock, and nice that we're celebrating our first ever May the 4th here in AAA ball. You know, gotta say, I didn't tell you guys, I do apologize for keeping the secret and looking at today's date, Saturday, May 4th. So May the 4th to everybody on this beautiful evening, just beautiful. McKinney will foul that one off, and now the count still remains at 2-2, and 1 for 2 through this ball game. And he double play. Oh my gracious, side retired, and you don't see that every day. We played 6 complete, 6, 7, and 8 hitters for Round Rock due up next. In now, Stephen Wren, 0 for 2 with the fly out and the line out.
Stephen Wren.
And greeting Thomas Jenkins to start the top half of the 7th. And San Antonio is just shutting them down, like, no doubt. And that's going to be well hit, chasing after it. Center fielder, he's got his eyes on it, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, ANIBAL Sierra.
And now bring up ANIBAL Sierra, 1 for 2 with a single in the 2nd inning. And, oh man, that's going to be a long drive into left field. And they're going to hold him to a 1-out double as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, catcher,
and I got to say, that right there was just a nice, clean line drive, base hit in the left. And up now, the 8-hole hitter, Jamie Ritchie, 1 for 2 with a single in the 2nd inning. And he says hello to Thomas. Hello, Thomas. How you doing? A 4-seam fastball, 90 miles an hour, called for strike 1. And that slider is outside. Now the count holds 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-1, here it is. And that 4-seam fastball, 90 miles an hour for strike 2. So it looks like this could be Thomas Jenkins' last inning of work here. And that's going to be well hitting in the center. And that would be 2 quick outs to the top of the 7th. And that base runner at 2nd will hold on.
Left fielder, Chaz
and now bring up the number 9 hitter, Chaz McCormick. 1 for 2 with a double in the 5th inning here. And this will be this guy's last out on the mound for the top of the 7th. And he is just getting tired, so pretty much they will be getting him out at the top half of the 8th inning, and he's in line for the W in this one. So gotta say, his work is cutting out for him. Left fielder's going to have that one. They'll throw him out at first, and that is the 7th. 6.5 as we stand up and sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," and get up a stretch for your home side.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
and
please.
Brian Abreu will get the on-the-mound job
Brian
for the Express. And there's his stats right there. And stepping forward now, Alexander PALMA.
The left fielder, Alexander.
Bottom half of the 7th,
PALMA.
ready to roll. And that is going to be hit to the hot corner, and they're going to pick him off 1 away.
The batter, number 13.
So
Second
Tantaloo
baseman,
gets the hot corner. And that will
Matthias.
bring up the 8-hole hitter, Mark Matthias. Nighttime finally coming on. And the lights just illuminating this whole field. Gotta say, pretty good when you do play baseball. And especially night games are way better than day games because the sun in the afternoons is just really hot. So gotta say, pretty bad that we play Sunday games in the afternoon, but we do whatever we can to bring the action here early. Count now, 2 balls, 1 strike. And Abreu will miss, and now the count 3-1. Round Rock today in their gray uniforms and royal blue hats. It looks like a American flag blue hat with the red and white lettering and blue all over the cap. And I do gotta say, the Round Rock cap looks really pretty. If you do see on your screen right there, just shows that just pretty how we stand for America and stand for our country and the rights to be free. And that's why we have veterans. And don't forget, if you are a veteran, make sure that you get a shout out and thank you for your service in protecting this country. And stepping in, Manny Pena up to the plate now, greeting the new pitcher Brian Abreu. And that's going to be danger right there as he gets it right in the center field, and that's going to bounce off the wall. And he's aboard with a 2-out double. And that right there is going to be a nice, clean base hit right there.
Taylor.
And that will bring up Tyrone Taylor, the batter that launched his ball game today. And he's going to take a 4-seam fastball, 93 miles an hour for strike 1. So, want to thank all of our servicemen and women to protect our country. Shout outs to all you guys, ladies and gents, serving America and to protect our freedoms 24/7. So thank you guys for your valiant service. And enjoy the game while we bring you this first ever game. And also may the 4th be with you here in this one. And that one's going to be fouled off into right, and that ball will go out of play for strike 2. 1-2, here it is. And that's going to be hit. Chasing after it, center fielder, and he makes the catch, and that is the inning. So, we played 7 full innings here at baseball, and the Mission still lead 2-0 as we head to the top of the 8th. And stepping in now to start the visitor half of the 8th, Miles Straw, 0 for 3 with a strikeout in the 5th inning here. And do apologize, guys. I do need to grab my phone charger here. And we are going to call time as we're going to see a pitching change here.
Now pitching for the Mission.
And San Antonio now getting ready to greet the new pitcher for their side, Eric Yardley, up to the plate now, as he will get ready to do the pitching here on the mound. I do apologize about that. So just give me just a minute. And we're about ready for the 8th inning, and here we go. 8th inning underway, and there'll be a fly out, and that will hit to the right fielder, one away.
Now batting, second baseman
Thomas Jenkins had a great night tonight, and his bullpen is just so proud of him. He was great all night long. Gave up only 6 hits and was able to get 2 strikeouts on the mound here tonight. So, job well done. He is in line for the W. Hit to the hot corner, and they will throw him out at first, 2 away.
the third baseman.
As we're
Nick
up to the top of the 8th inning. And stepping in, Nick Tantalou, 1 for 3 with a single. I think it was in the first or third, but I do believe it was in the third. Line drive, that's going to be trouble. And he's around first, headed for second. And they will hold him to a 2-out double. And Round Rock
now
is getting the tying run up to the plate now.
Ferguson.
And Drew Ferguson. Up to the plate now. And that's going to be hitting in the right. And the right fielder will have that one. And that is 8.5 innings shutted out from Round Rock. We will see in the bottom half of the 8th, 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up. So we start the home half of the 8th inning. And Ronnie Rodriguez will step in with a 1 for 3.
Ronnie Rodriguez.
And we are ready to start the bottom half of the home 8th here tonight. Four-seam fastball. Now the count holds at 0-1. So, getting ready here as we're bottom half of the 8th on this nice May the 4th evening. Star Wars trivia tonight. Who blew up Star Killer Base? Was it A, Han Solo, B, Poe Dameron, or C, Chewbacca? What is your question on there? A, B,
now
or
batting,
C?
the third baseman.
And if you answered B, Poe Dameron, you are correct on that one. The Star Killer Base on the Force Awakens back in 2015. Line drive in the left, and that's a base hit. So early trouble as we go back to the top of the order with a 1-out base single here.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And San Antonio up a early 2-0 lead. He's getting a single in the bottom half of the 2nd. And a single in the bottom half of the 5th. Attendance tonight, 10,734 came out to the ball game. And hope you guys will come in tomorrow as we play Sunday afternoon baseball here on the show. So, anyway, Keon Broxton coming in and facing the new pitcher for Round Rock, Brian Abreu. 19 pitches so far as he did 2 innings of work here. And oh my, that's going to get away. And he is going to move up into second as that was trouble it is on a wild pitch. And San Antonio now getting their 3rd run into scoring position. So Lucas Ershag is at second with 1 out in the inning. And that ball is low, and that will fill it up at 3-2. And Ryan Healy awaits on deck. Three and 2. And that's going to be well hit. Tagging up from second to heading the third is Lucas. And now the base runner at third is 90 feet away from scoring.
The first baseman, Ryan.
And now bring up Ryan Healy, 0 for 2 with a walk in the fourth inning. And this is San Antonio's last out to score right here. And that's going to be well hit. It's going to look like it's going to be gone. Wow! 2-run home run by Healy. And that one is gone as well. 104.7 exit velocity. And San Antonio just putting the cream butt whooping on them. My gracious. So Round Rock already down by 4 runs here in this game. And that ball is G-O-N-E, gone.
The designated hitter, Billy.
My gracious, guys.
McKinney.
My gracious.
Ball 1, no strike.
Billy McKinney is up here now after the 2-run home run by the number 5 hitter. And a solo home run in the bottom half of the second. Bottom half of the fifth with a single. And now a double in the bottom half of the 8th for San Antonio. And the Mission's now up 4-0, shutting out Round Rock.
1 ball.
Perfect game here tonight, gentlemen. Like I said, it's something that would make a home crowd go happy. And gotta say, pretty good, if I do say so myself. Just saying.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes account. Last of the 8th. 4-0 our score in a shutout. And that's going to be well hit. Chasing after it, the center fielder. And that is the inning. Another look at this 2-run home run. We played 8 full, and the Mission's up now 4-0. Stepping into the top of the 9th, Taylor Jones, 1 for 3 with a double in the 4th.
Taylor Jones.
And now we are here in the last of this game. And he has some trouble with it, but was able to get the out, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stephen WRENN.
And now I bring up Stephen WRENN up to the plate now. Number 6 hitter here tonight. 2 outs away from a victory here. And a sinker ball is in there for a strike. Now the count holds no ball, 1 strike the count. And that's going to be a base hit. And top of the 9th is progressing.
Now batting.
1 away with a
ANIBAL.
1-out single.
Yeah.
And a double play will win this ball game for the Missions. And now bring up ANIBAL Sierra. 2 for 3, a double and a single here tonight for Round Rock. I gotta say, this game is just good enough already. And they got a base hit. My gracious. So ANIBAL just getting his base hit.
The catcher, Jamie.
And now the catcher is coming up with 1 out in the inning. And Jamie Ritchie, 1 for 3 with the single in the second. And gotta say, gotta be careful to keep the shutout intact, if I do say so myself. San Antonio about to clinch their first ever win against Round Rock. And that'll be hit to right. And that's 2 quick outs here. And Round Rock is down to their last out here in the top of the 9th.
Now batting, left fielder, Chaz McCormick.
And they'll bring up Chaz McCormick, and he's their last chance to get something going here. 2 gone in the 9th. And this game is going to be San Antonio's game here. Winning this one here tonight on Star Wars night. So may the 4th be with y'all. And that's going to be well hit, and they're going to call him out at second, and that is the ball game, folks. What a way to lead off a homestand victory, if I do say so myself. And San Antonio will win a 4-0 shutout finish. And this home crowd is going home happy here tonight. Want to thank my partners here in the booth. Well, they're not here, but I am here as well. And gotta say, this ball game is finished. And we are going to bring you the after show of tonight's game. Stay tuned, everybody. We are back here more on the show. Just a few minutes.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Missions. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Express. No runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so we are back here on the show on this Saturday night, May the 4th. And gotta say, hope everybody has had a great evening here tonight. As the San Antonio Missions winning their first ever game against the Round Rock Express, the AAA affiliate of the Houston Astros. I gotta say, tomorrow is game 2 of this 4-game series as we play Sunday afternoon baseball here on the show. Well, fans, we are ready for your final line scores. First, for the victorious San Antonio Missions, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. And for Round Rock, no runs, 9 hits, just only 9 hits here in this game. Manny Pena, the catcher tonight, will be the player of the game for San Antonio. 2 for 3 with a home run and 2 bases. Thomas Jenkins getting the win tonight for San Antonio. Eric Yardley taking the save for the Missions. Justin Verlander getting the loss for the Round Rock Express. And gotta say, this will do it here tonight for everybody. This is JBakerVlogs here coming at you, wrapping up this first game of the 8-game homestand. 4-0, the final finish. Good night, guys.